Good morning, Lance Elmore, Operations Section Chief with Southwest Team 3 here with the daily update. So we'll just start over on Himalaya Road and just start over in Division Tango. So Division Tango, looking good. The stuff that came across Caribou Creek still kind of checked up with the retardant and water they put on it a couple days ago. A little more helicopter work in there yesterday. Still working on the contingency line there from the West Fork down to Caribou Creek. They think they should get that finished today. Had a few mechanical problems yesterday, or they would have gotten done yesterday. But feel pretty good about getting that in and done complete today. Moving around into Zulu, a little bit of a problem area there yesterday. Kind of right in that black triangle, just on the west side of that black triangle, had a spot fire in there. Had crews in yesterday, a lot of retardant and water. Got most of that picked up. This is like right above Kogan Ranch there. They still do have a piece to kind of pick up today. It's hard to see it on this map, but just west of that black triangle and that. But other than that, that is not looking too bad for what it was and the weather we had yesterday with that. Used all the retardant water we could till it got smoked out and they just couldn't fly, and that was the thing with most of the rest of the fire. But really good job with those guys in there getting that picked up right away. Moving around into Juliet, from the little spot fire and that stuff down in Middle Fork over there. That was looking really good. They got some crews down into that southwest corner of that we had some concern on yesterday. They'll continue that today, but no more progression to the south yesterday out of that. So that was looking really good. They'll continue to be in there securing and mopping up and monitoring that piece of line. Moving around to the west side, Juliet and Gulf Mike, up around this drop point 16. Just some continuous small spots, nothing big, 60 by 100, that type stuff. But, they had 3 in there yesterday. They got those picked up. But, could just continue to see little problem spots in there as well as we move on. So, folks all around doing a lot of good work and keeping things in check here. Washington Creek, once again, 100% contained. Moving over to the Aggie Creek. We still had the division and the trainee into the cabin down here by H34. They were in there the last 2 nights. So they feeling pretty good about having that cabin secured. They did kind of poke across over on the south side of Washington Creek on that little slop over there. It's still there, still active. It was so smoky in there yesterday. Those guys were out walking around. They couldn't see it. All they could do was kind of hear it burning. Helicopter did get a look at it. It was burning uphill really slow, and they actually had a west wind, so it was moving a little bit to the east. So hopefully the little smoke clears out today. We can get in there and see that and see what we need to do. It's really, really wet, marshy. So, we'll have to figure out something from the top since can't really get folks in from the bottom side. But those guys will come out of there today. Still active out here on this west side. Quite a bit of burning, even around up to this north end as that continues to move around. The little slop over that hit the pipeline yesterday or day before had 2 crews in there yesterday putting hose lay and building line. It got too steep for the dozers, so they put hand line around that. They got water to that yesterday. I think they had like 400 feet left, but they'll finish that up. Looking real well. No issues or concerns at this time with that. This east side over in Foxtrot did back down into this little creek, the little drainage there. As of yesterday evening, it had checked up in that creek. We did put a couple buckets on that You know, talking with Air Attack, who could see it when the smoke cleared a little, you know, still some concern with that crossing that drainage and lining up to make a run up towards the pipeline. So that is still a concern for us, and we'll see what we can do to kind of minimize that crossing and/or minimizing any impacts to the pipeline over on the east side. So that's kind of where we're at for today. I do want to take just 1 minute to say thanks to a few folks. I know Chris up on Haystack's been putting out stuff for the folks, and that's awesome. They love that. Thank you very much. And then for Gary and Lisa for all the smoked meat yesterday that you guys sent down, quite the hit. So appreciate all the love you're giving our folks out there, and just thanks for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.